This is going to blow your mind. The details of this case are not just shocking, but also deeply disturbing, revealing layers of systemic issues that have long been ignored. A brutal crime in Kolkata has led to massive protests and high-profile arrests. The city is in turmoil and the streets are filled with people demanding justice. Let's break it down. The incident has not only shaken the medical community, but has also raised serious questions about the safety and security measures in place. On August 9th, a trainee doctor was found raped and murdered at RG Car Hospital in Kolkata. This heinous act has left the entire city in a state of shock and disbelief. This horrific act ignited widespread protests, especially from the medical community. Doctors and medical staff took to the streets, demanding justice for their colleague and better security measures in hospitals. People demanded swift justice and questioned the safety measures in place. The incident has sparked a broader conversation about the safety of women in workplaces, especially in high-stress environments like hospitals. As the investigation unfolded, disturbing details emerged. The case took several twists and turns, revealing a web of corruption and negligence. Allegations of a broader conspiracy and corruption within the hospital staff and police came to light. It became evident that this was not an isolated incident, but part of a larger, more sinister problem. Financial irregularities, evidence tampering, and attempts to silence witnesses were all part of the allegations. These revelations have only added fuel to the fire, intensifying the public's demand for accountability. Doctors across West Bengal staged massive protests. The medical community stood united, demanding not just justice for the victim, but also systemic changes to prevent such incidents in the future. They demanded a transparent investigation and the resignation of key officials, accusing them of mishandling the case. The protests have been relentless, with no signs of slowing down. The unrest spread, with citizens joining in solidarity. People from all walks of life have come together, showing that this issue transcends professional boundaries and affects the entire society. The West Bengal government responded by passing the Aparajita Bill on September 3rd. This legislative move aims to address the loopholes in the current laws and provide stricter punishments for sexual assault. This bill aimed to strengthen laws against sexual assault with stricter punishments. It is seen as a step in the right direction, but many believe that more needs to be done to ensure its effective implementation. However, opinions on its effectiveness were divided. While some see it as a necessary measure, others are skeptical about its impact, given the deep-rooted issues of corruption and inefficiency in the system. The Supreme Court intervened, calling for a CBI investigation and setting deadlines for action. This move has been welcomed by many, as it promises a more impartial and thorough investigation. This brought some hope for an impartial inquiry. The involvement of the CBI is seen as a positive step towards ensuring that justice is served without any undue influence. As of today, 5 arrests have been made. The investigation is progressing, but the public remains cautious, waiting to see if the promises of justice will be fulfilled. The prime accused, Sanjay Roy, along with the former principal of RG Car Hospital and others, were taken into custody. Their arrests have been a significant development in the case. The investigation is ongoing, and the public remains vigilant. People are closely monitoring the developments, ensuring that the case does not get buried under bureaucratic red tape. This case highlights serious issues about women's safety and systemic corruption in India. It has sparked a nationwide debate on the need for better protective measures and accountability. Stay tuned for more updates as we follow this critical story. The outcome of this case could set a precedent for how such crimes are handled in the future, making it a landmark moment in the fight for justice and equality.